In several areas of the South China Sea, islands, atolls and reefs have been transformed. China claims almost the entire area and for years has been militarizing the islands, constructing remote outposts. Taiwan also claims parts of the South China Sea, along with several Southeast Asian countries, including Vietnam, which has mounted the strongest challenge to Beijing. Last month, the Vietnamese Prime Minister opened the latest Southeast Asian Leaders Summit with a strong statement on the issue, without mentioning China.
While the entire world is mobilizing its full force to fight against the pandemic, irresponsible acts and violations of international laws are still taking place, affecting the environment of security and stability in several regions, including ours.
The statement from US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo came a year after the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague ruled that China's claims were invalid. The case was taken by the Philippines, but the verdict did nothing to slow China's assertiveness. Tensions between China and the United States have been increasing over trade, coronavirus, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and now the South China Sea.
The US statement neglects the history and facts about the issues about the South China Sea. It breaches the US government's open commitment to not take any position on the sovereignty of the South China Sea. It violates and distorts international law. It is stirring up territorial disputes in the South China Sea, which is very irresponsible.
In recent weeks, both militaries conducted exercises in the area, with the US saying repeatedly it wants to ensure freedom of navigation. Beijing suspects otherwise. Not only is there strategic value in the South China Sea, but it's one of the world's busiest shipping lanes and is believed to hold large, exploitable natural resources. China has continued to develop parts of the region, largely unopposed militarily. While the US statement doesn't necessarily signal a change in that regard, it does signal a stronger stance against Beijing and will increase tension during these unstable times. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.